Our wildlife is in crisis.
Wildlife in Kent are facing several challenges, such as the direct loss of habitat and fragmentation from developments.
Developments of not just housing but infrastructure as well.
And we've seen really bad declines of insects all across both our urban and countryside areas.
Increased pollution is of course having an impact. We're seeing more raw sewage dumps into our seas, increased water runoff, and phosphorus and nitrates are going up in our river systems.
The government has had an aspiration to restore 30% of our land to a good condition for nature, good condition for wildlife by 2030, but the mechanisms to do that have been sorely missing.
So we want the new government to put wildlife at the centre of everything they're intending to do, of developments, of housing, of infrastructure.
I would like to see stricter regulations on land development to protect and prevent habitat destruction and fragmentation.
We need incentives for nature-friendly farming that supports farmers to create fantastic wildlife habitat.
We need a government that commits to the global commitment to protect 30% of our land and sea and allow our wildlife to thrive.
It's important that the next UK government prioritises the environment by putting nature at the heart of decision making so they can actually reach their 30 by 30 targets.
Right now we need a firm plan for how we invest in nature, because nature in turn will be the driver for actually creating climate resilience in places like our very crowded corner of the southeast, where we're already seeing those climate impacts hit communities and nature.
If you live in Kent, then this is the time to vote in the election.
We'd love Kent residents to contact your local candidates and ask them how they're going to put wildlife at the forefront. What are they going to do to make sure wildlife is part of this election, an important part of what they plan to do if they become elected?
Download all the election manifestos.
Join our Speak Up for Nature mailing list.
And put wildlife at the forefront of your mind when you're choosing the party you want to vote for.
Vote wild.
Vote wild.
Vote wild.
Vote wild.